In today's episode, we have an amazing guest. Like, when I mean an amazing guest, an amazing, fantastic guest, going by the name Olayimika. She's an executive virtual assistant who has had like a thorough experience in the field so far. She has taught hundreds of freelancers and virtual assistants how to succeed in the VA journey, and I'm so elated and excited to have her on this podcast, sharing her journey and also talking about how to succeed and stand out as a virtual assistant. And let me just give her the stage. Olayimika, how are you doing this very moment?
Hey, everyone. Hi, Blessing. I'm good.
Okay.
This wonderful afternoon. Trust you're fine as well. How is everyone as well?
We're good. So tell us, what do you want to talk about this time around? We would definitely want to listen to you over and over again. So I'm glad to have you here.
Thank you very much. Okay, so this afternoon is just going to be a chitty-chatty one. We'll talk about how to stand out and succeed as a VA. And we'll be talking about, sharing practical examples from my experience so far. And we'll be talking about the underestimated skills that every VA needs to possess in order to succeed in their chosen career as a VA. So those are basically the things that I will be contributing to today.
Okay, so head on. Let's learn from you.
Yes. So thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm so elated to be here. So this morning we'll be talking about how to stand out as a VA. Yes, I've been I will call myself an executive assistant for over 5 years now. I've been offering executive assistant and to business owners, and it's been a wonderful experience for me so far. And what instructed my decision to be an executive assistant is because I discovered that executives go through different challenges, when it comes to managing their business, managing their work life, because they are human beings like you and I as well. And you can imagine having to juggle a lot of things together at the same time. It can have a way to affect one in different aspects.
Yeah.
So I feel, okay, so why not be the right support to these people? Yeah, being an executive, growing a business, leading people is actually not a walk in the park kind of activity. Exactly, quite overwhelming. Then I thought, okay, why not work with these progressive, innovative people, be their support system and all of that. And that's what I've been doing for over 5 years now.
Wow.
Supporting business owners. It's been a wonderful experience for me, having to work with different personalities, having to work with business owners across different niches.
Yeah.
So far I've worked with business owners in the marketing industry, in the digital products. I've worked with coaches. I've worked with accountants. I've worked with public speakers here and there. I've worked with media agents. My role as being a VA takes me around different niches. And to be honest, I actually like the ride.
Exactly. Yeah, it's impossible to niche down. It's impossible to niche down. Yeah, you go from there. And they need us. That's why they need us, because we are like all-rounders. We tend to meet their needs. Like it's different from having maybe a freelancer who is maybe focused on design or focused on one particular niche, and you can't, But with an executive assistant, with a virtual assistant, with even a personal assistant, you don't know what to expect from us. We're creative beings. We anticipate your needs, and we're like, okay, what do you want? And we're good to go. And from the sound of it, you enjoy it.
Saying earlier, it's been a jolly ride for me, having to work with different business owners and all of that. Then learning different skills just to make sure I am at par with the progressive demands of my executives, learning different skills, different tools, and all of that. So being a VA is not like a statutory responsibility or a career. Like, you just need to keep upskilling.
Yeah.
You just need to keep making sure that you are still at the top of your game, so as not to become irrelevant, kind of. And that has been what has set me apart in a VA and all of that. So it's my 5 years of experience. I've learned different skills. I've learned to work with different business owners and the like. So as I was saying, that how to start and succeed as a VA. Yes. So how to start as a VA is, the very first thing is meeting your client expectations.
Yeah.
It cannot be understated and it cannot be overestimated. You just expectations, because if they are hiring you, to relieve their stress, you can't afford to add more to their stress. Another one that has really helped me to stand out is effective communication. I was telling somebody a few days ago that as a VA, you just have to communicate effectively to your, okay? If you are given a task, it's not a case whereby you just go and figure out the task on your own and get it done in maybe 2 days or whenever you want to get it done. But being a VA, you just have to communicate using the Google form or Microsoft form and the likes. I set it up. When I did, I sent it to her that, hey boss, take a look at this and let me know if there are any improvements you want me to make on it and all of that. I was like, okay, this is good. Just improve this. Make their name column compulsory. That is, if they don't fill their name, the form should not submit. Make their email compulsory, their form column and all of that. So as we just sent it back to her, she took a look at it and like, okay, so this is perfect now and the like. So those are one of the things that have helped me so far. Effective communication.
Yeah.
It is very important as a VA to learn to communicate effectively with your business owners. And flexibility. Being a VA, you will work with different executives across different niches with different personalities.
Exactly.
You will work with some that they will be asking. You work with some that will be so patient with you. They want you to get things done so well and all of that. You work with some that don't want you to breathe. They just want you to work. They just want you to get things done. You work with some that, you have to make correction on a task 1 million times literally before they'll say, okay, I can manage it. Yeah, I've worked with different kinds of this particular one I'm talking about. This guy is very annoying, but then what we know is it's very important to be flexible because the needs of our executives differs a lot. Okay, there are some business owners who will meet their own might be social media management. They don't need assistance with their calendar. You will meet some that own need might be email management. They don't need assistance with their social media management. So whatever it is that your executives need help with, that is what you are going to focus on to ensure that you are giving them a good service delivery. So it is very, very important, and giving them this sense of belonging. That you are not just there for their money, but you are there to help them grow their. So there are a whole lot of being a VA. Is it a free barrier entry niche now?
Yeah.
A lot of people claim, hey, I'm a VA. A lot of people want to say, oh, I'm a VA. Any small thing, I'm a VA. So what sets you apart are majorly these things.
Your commitment.
Yes, and these are my these practical tips that I've set apart. And most of the jobs I do multiple jobs, and all of them I've been working with them for years. So the last one that I'm doing at the moment, I think I checked yesterday, it's been 8 months at the organization.
Wow.
So what I'm trying to say is that, I am able to maintain a long-term work relationship with my clients.
Yeah.
Yes, and when you maintain a long relationship with your client, you don't have to go and start looking for more jobs due to the loss of the previous job.
Yeah.
Okay, so more like creating a job security is in your own hands. It's in your own hands. Creating a form of job security, which is dependent on the. I'm so happy because one of my executives now, the last time we communicated should be about 3 weeks ago. That's because he told me he's working on some important projects that he will not be available to interact with me as regards business. And business is going every day. Business is going. Myself and my team members, we are working, we are processing orders, we are shipping out orders. Money is coming in without its input whatsoever.
Wow.
Okay, so he has built that much confidence that even when I know the business will move on, and at times I feel he does this deliberate. So can this business outlive me? If I am not there, will these team members be able to keep business rolling and still keep money coming in? Okay, and it feels so good because when you do that and you give them that confidence that they can rely on you, they want to keep you. Nobody wants to lose something good.
Yeah, true, so true.
So the question to ask ourselves today is, are you the good professional that every executive, every business owner wants to work with? The services I offer, are they so much valuable, even in the competitive world of VA, that they don't want to let me go? They just want me and only me.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is one of the things that helps us to stand out as being a VA. So those are the things I want to say. In case you have any other question for me, we continue.
Yeah. Your last point is very, very, very relatable because I remember, I think last month or so, I reached out. I was like, okay, the way my job has been going has turned out to be a bit of a part-time, and I thought maybe I need to add, look into getting more clients because I was seeing job offers, but I have not applied for jobs for a while. So I reached out and they were like, no, we prefer you work just for us and we don't mind increasing your pay and increasing your hours. I was like, okay, I'm telling you, and I started feeling myself. I'm like, okay. So when it has reached that point, then you know that you're doing something right. Because I think, just like you stated, you just have to be committed. You have to see their business as yours. Just like what you stated now, your boss is not around, but business has been going well, money has been flowing in, and people are looking for things like that. It's a rare skill. It's not something that they'll just give you a task and you submit and you just get you're looking for the next client. No. There's so many fishes in the river, but what if you get that big whale that can last you for a long time? Why look for fishes when you can get whale? Having 2 big whales, you don't need fishes again. Because before you even finish the whales, it's taking years. And once you're able to build that long, term relationship over time, they tend to even refer you. Sometimes your business as a VA grows more when your clients you've worked for refer you to their friends, refer you to their colleagues. So, oh, I have this lady, she's been fantastic, she's been working with me. Even if something should, in eventuality, like something should happen in the future, let's say their business, maybe they want to close down their business or something, you become their go-to choice. Like, they can't leave you, they can't do without you and all.
Yeah, okay, so that is majorly it about being a VA and standing out. Yeah. And how you carry yourself matters a lot.
A whole lot.
People always say, oh, VAs, people always say, oh, VAs are people without skills. VA are people without, they are irrelevant, they are not techie people, they are just, trying to, a lot of opinions out there when it comes to when you tell them, oh, I'm a VA, like, you're a VA. okay, don't go and look for something techy to do. Something like that.
They
So how you
underestimate us
carry
a lot. Underestimated,
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. So how you carry yourself matters a lot.
Yeah.
Okay? So and it really starts from you. When people ask you, what do you offer? What are your services? It's not that time to say, oh, I'm a VA or I'm a PA or whatever. It's that time to speak with passion of why you do what you do.
Exactly.
Okay? Is it because of only the money that you are doing what you are doing? Or is it because you are passionate about helping people? I always tell my students every time, because I have different professionals in the community. So I tell them that you people are like dogs. Okay? And the business owners you are working with, in whatever niche, I have developers in the community, I have graphic designers, social media managers, I have medical assistants, I have a psychologist, like, a lot of array of professionals at the community. So I tell them most times that people you are working with have a problem. If there is no problem, there will not be a call for solution.
Yeah.
So why they want to hire you, why they even put out the job post in the first place? Because they want to have a solution to their problem.
Yeah.
Okay? So you are the solution to their problem. So what solution are you offering exactly? You need to know that, okay, I am a solution to somebody's problem. In turn, they will pay me, for being a solution. But what solution am I going to offer to them? So how you present yourself matters a lot. It's just like playing a scenario of Tomiwa, hey Tomiwa, what service do you do? And Tomiwa is like, hey, I'm a virtual assistant. I work remotely for business owners, and that's what I do. And okay, you call somebody else, you call Michelle. Okay, hey Michelle, what services do you do? And Michelle is like, oh, awesome. I'm a virtual assistant. I work with business owners to help them increase their work productivity. I am just a productivity booster that needs to, grow their business, have a productive work life. Basically, so that it can help them to focus on other aspects of their business, that matter, without having to sacrifice, their time, their precious and all towards administrative duties and all of that. Those are what I have been doing. It's been a wonderful experience for me and all of that. There is a form of difference between the two. It's a pitch process. People will want to listen more to Michelle than they will want to listen more to Tomiwa because of the way they carry their services, despite the fact that they are talking about the same thing. So how you carry yourself as a VA matters a lot, as well, and it tells a whole lot about how passionate you are about your services.
Yeah. So it's so true. And I like the way you're speaking with passion. It shows that you're a very committed person. From your voice, from all that you've stated so far, you're passionate about your role, you're passionate about your services, and you're very passionate about your clients as well. So it's a rare skill to find out there in the market because people are actually after the money. But once you're able to find your passion, once you're able to know that yes, you're a solution provider and your commitments, especially commitments, they're ready to pay for you. They're ready to pay, they're ready to keep you, they're ready to have you by their side for the long run. And once you can be able to adapt all this, the sky is just the starting point. Seriously. Thank you so much, Olayimika. Thank you for joining us on today's episode. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your passion statements. That's what I'll call it now. Passion statement. Thank you for all that you do and for the people that you're helping and supporting out there. So where can one reach out to you if they should need your help or need your services?
Yeah, so I'm active on social media. On LinkedIn, I am Olayimika Omotayo. Okay. So you will see I'm putting on a white top on LinkedIn. Olayimika Omotayo. My title is Upwork Top Rated, Upwork LinkedIn. And my contact details are also on LinkedIn. So if you check one or two of my posts on Facebook as well, if you should share the link that will direct you to my WhatsApp and all of that.
Okay, thank you so much, Olayimika. For all virtual assistants out there, hope you've been able to learn 1 2 tips from this episode. Until next time, remember, be good, be committed, and be passionate. Take care.